If a contractor comes to your house after a storm or a hurricane and says to you, "Oh, we got good news. You may qualify for a free roof. You know your neighbor over there, we're in the process of inspecting the roof right now, and we'd like to offer you a free roof inspection as well." Now stop right there, because you and I know ain't nothing free. That free roof could cost you your insurance coverage and possibly get you a felony charge. So today, I'm going to explain the biggest insurance scam happening right now. Contractor scam, agent scams, and even homeowners fraud that people don't even realize is illegal. If you live in Florida, especially after a hurricane, this video, you need to watch all the way through to the end, because I'm going to tell you how to protect yourself. My name is Janine, y'all. I'm here to expose what the insurance companies don't want you to know. On this channel, I'm going to give you news, tips, and other stuff that you might not even use, but you're going to definitely enjoy. So let's talk about contractor and third-party scams. Now, these type of scams always explode after a hurricane or a major storm. They come around offering you like free roofs or telling you that we'll cover your deductible. If a contractor tells you, "Oh, don't worry about the deductible, we'll handle it," here's what they're actually saying. What they're going to do is they're going to inflate that estimate for your roof, and they're going to send to your insurance company to try and hide that deductible inside that inflation of that estimate. This, my friends, is insurance fraud. And guess what? If you knowingly participate, you could be implemented too. There's no such thing as a free roof. Your deductible is required by law and by your insurance policy contract. You have to pay it. It has to come out of your pocket. The next one is what they call assignment of benefit fraud. Now, this is real huge in Florida. A contractor will pressure you into signing something called an assignment of benefits, or an AOB. That document will transfer ownership of that claim over to them. Now, with that, they have the right to file claims on your behalf, negotiate directly with the insurance company, even sue the insurance company, sometimes without you even knowing it. And if they inflate that claim, you could possibly be dropped at renewal time. The next one are door-to-door storm chasers. After a hurricane, they show up, they knock. They say, "Oh, we work in the neighborhood." They give you an estimate, then they demand huge upfront payments or deposits for whatever work they finna do. Then they disappear. No permit, no work, no refund. One thing you should never do is pay a large amount of money up front. And never hire someone just because they show up uninvited at your door talking about they doing work in the neighborhood, and give you some names of people that you may or may not know because they've already visited them and those people told them no. The next is intentional secondary damage. Now, this is big also. This actually happens a lot. There's some dishonest roofers that they've been caught damaging shingles during the inspection to create enough damage for a full roof replacement. Now, if they discover that, the claim can be denied and a fraud investigation will begin. Now, the next type of fraud is agent and insider scams, because not all scams come from contractors. You get ghost broken. This is when someone pretends to be a licensed insurance agent. They give you professional looking paperwork, ID cards, policy documents, but the policy don't exist. You usually find out after you file a claim and the carrier says something like, "You're not insured with us." Next is what you call a premium diversion. This is when the agent will collect your premium and never send to the insurance company. You be thinking you covered. Always confirm with the insurance company directly after your agent supposedly put you on a policy. Call the insurance company and say, "Hey, am I insured with y'all?" The next one is unlicensed activity. Some people sell insurance without even being licensed in your state. If they're not licensed, the policy they sold you may be completely invalid. That's why I always pay to verify. Now here's the one we got to talk about, homeowners fraud. Some homeowners get talked into committing fraud without even realizing the consequences. They get stuck into claim padding, inflating repair costs. I told you about the estimates that they inflate. Overstating stolen items. When you get robbed, you're saying you got stuff that you never did have. Adding damages where there weren't no damages. All of that is insurance fraud. Sometimes they stage events like arson for profit. They do fake burglaries, intentional water damage. All of these are felony crimes. Insurance companies investigate suspicious losses thoroughly. Don't get it twisted, because they just not finna hand over that money, as you all well know. Sometimes you can misrepresent yourself on the application process before you get that policy. Be lying about things about whether or not the property is a rental, the condition of the roof, prior losses. That could void an entire policy, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Then there's something called pass posting. That's when you try to increase your coverage on your policy after damages had occurred, and then you turn around after the policy has been changed and report it later like it just happened. That's fraud. Now here's how to protect yourself. You gotta stop, you gotta call, and you gotta confirm. Verify if the contractor or agent has license in your state by calling this Department of Financial Services. Avoid cash payments. Always keep a paper trail. Don't give those people your money without knowing what you're doing. Get multiple estimates. 2 or 3 bids protect you from inflated prices. And most of all, read before you sign. Never sign a blank contract, and never sign something that you don't understand. Yo, listen, Florida insurance is already complicated enough. And the last thing you need is a scam making it worse. If you found this information helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because my name is Janine. And I'm here to expose what the insurance companies don't want you to know. And I'll talk to you next time.